guys, you know what this is. I'm addicted. Bardock Gine meets Goku's family for the first time. Dragon Ball GR Part 3. Man, everything gonna conclude, gonna become so much fun. I hope what I imagined in the last episode will came true. Gohan, Goten will love Bardock and Gine. Gohan and raditz after 20 years. Chi-Chi's reaction. Will they meet Vegeta? Vegeta meeting raditz will be even so much fun, so I'm truly interested where will all these lead to. So guys, without further ado, let's just jump into the video. Let's go, let's check, let's react. Okay, let's go 3, 2, 1.
So last time on Dragon Ball Super GR, Goku after reviving Raditz for the first time met his parents Bardock and Gine too.
Okay.
On meeting them, he learned of their story and love for him, and then promised to finally revive them. And at the end of the last chapter, he did just that, reviving for the first time his entire biological family. And in today's chapter, that family will now for the first time ever meet Goku's new family in some incredible scenes. But before we begin, support this video and channel by leaving a like right now as you're reading this and watching till the very end for its emotional conclusion. Enjoy. Our story continues following Goku's wish to bring back Raditz along with his parents Gine and Bardock. Raditz and Bardock look around pleased, observing their surroundings, while Gine is overjoyed and wide-eyed as she takes in the beautiful views of Kami's lookout, noting, "Wow, so this is Earth. So pretty, so fancy." From afar, Goku waves at them to get their attention. "Yo guys, over here. Told you I'd come through. Welcome to Earth."
Raditz after 20
immediately
years.
on hearing this, Gine runs and grabs her son for a hug, shouting, "Kakarot, you did it! I love you, son!" While Bardock and Raditz then walk over as well,
They're just
both
so happy.
smiling at the scene. Bardock then thinks to himself while looking on at Gine finally with her baby boy, "Kakarot, you done good, my boy. I'm proud." Raditz, however, approaches, having already done enough introductions with Goku, and gets to the point asking, "So, Kakarot, what have you got planned for us now? Where do we go from here?" Goku for a minute just takes a moment to think on what Raditz has just asked,
They will just go
while
to Goku's
Gine
home,
looks
I
on eagerly
think.
from behind, before he places his hand on his head
He'll just
and
go
says,
to his family.
"Well, I'm not too sure actually. It's getting close to dinner time though, so we should probably eat."
So they will go to Goku's house.
I haven't told Chi-Chi yet that we're going to have quite so many guests. Gine, however, is momentarily confused and asks Goku,
Who is Chi-Chi?
"Huh? Chi-Chi?
Who's
that,
Chi-Chi?
Kakarot? Is my son rich enough to have a personal butler?"
Butler of
Goku
what?
then replies, "Oh, I haven't told you about Chi-Chi.
Chi-Chi is his wife.
Yeah, she's not my butler. She's my wife.
She's my wife.
And mother of my 2 sons."
Sad.
What?
They're already a grandpa now.
Immediately
They're
both
the
Bardock
grandpa.
and Gine are stood
2
completely
sons.
shocked at Goku's
It's
revelation.
grandpa.
With Bardock continuing, "Kakarot,
You're a grandpa.
I didn't know you had a wife and a family already." Gine's face
They're
then slowly
just
turns
so
into a smile as she
loving.
realizes,
They just so
"Oh
love
gosh, this means I have a daughter-in-law. I can't wait to meet her and see what kind of
The
person she is."
Chi-Chi.
Before she then thinks on the fact Goku already has children and says, "Oh wait, so that means I'm already a grandma at my age. How lovely."
She's already young, but at
Meanwhile,
the same time
Bardock
she thinks
breaks
that
out
she's
laughing,
old.
congratulating Goku, saying, "Attaboy, that's my son. When you look just like me, how could you not have a woman by now? Right, son?" Raditz, who by this point is a little jealous and slightly annoyed over all the attention on Goku, then says, "Alright, enough with this. I'm
They're going to
starving.
eating.
Let's get going for this dinner you speak of, Kakarot. Now!" Goku, wwho can sense Raditz's childish jealousy, then smiles and places his 2 fingers on his head, saying, "Love you too, Raditz. Alright, everyone grab onto me. I'll get us home in a flash. Before Goku then uses his instant transmission
They're just
and
so
the whole
shocked.
family
They thought they will fly or something.
of
but it's
Saiyans
just
arrive at the
instant
home of
transmission.
Goku, a little
Okay.
bewildered by their instantaneous trip. Kakarot, what the hell was that? The group then walk towards Goku's home while Goku yells, Chi-Chi, I'm home! Don't be mad, but I might have brought some guests.
Some guess.
While Gine falls behind slightly, as again she is enamored by the surroundings of
With the
Kakarot's
surroundings,
beautiful
yeah.
home. Goku
Okay.
walks through the door and continues, Hey Chi-Chi, is dinner ready yet? Chi-Chi hears and recognizes Goku.
Oh, Chi-Chi is the one I'm mad with when she sees the gas, she toned down.
Goku's voice
She wanna
and turns
create this
around,
great
but
vibe
her
of the
mood
family.
quickly shifts.
Mm.
Huh? Goku? Where the hell have you been?
Okay.
You're an hour late for dinner.
For dinner.
Goten had to catch tonight's fish without you. He's only a little boy. You know I don't like him doing your job.
Okay.
But soon enough, she then realizes there are 3 other figures behind
There's
Goku
gas.
and says, Huh? Goku? Who are these people? I told you to stop bringing random strangers you see back home with you. Gine, however, is overjoyed
Gine already
and runs
knows
over to
Chi-Chi.
immediately grab Chi-Chi's hands,
Gine
remarking,
knows Chi-Chi directly.
Wow! So you're the woman who tamed my Kakarot. You're so
tamed my
beautiful. I can completely see why my son would pick you. Chi-Chi at this point, though flattered, looks back confused at this
Man, even
stranger
Gine
holding her
don't
hand,
realize,
who
don't
just
know,
said
man,
something
the fact
very
that Goku's
strange.
just saying
She
he's gonna marry
responds,
Chi-Chi as he thought marriage is
and
cool.
Gine, still so happy to meet the wife of Kakarot, smiles
Okay.
back saying, Yes,
I'm Goku's
I'm his
mother."
mother. My name is Gine. It's so nice
Chi-Chi's
to
just
meet
so
you.
shocked.
Over there is Bardock, Kakarot's father,
Father.
and over there is Raditz, Kakarot's
Hmm.
brother. Chi-Chi then looks at Bardock, who walks over with a smirk and comments, Goku's father?
Oh.
Wow, he really does look just like
Okay.
him. No,
This is a
might even be a
heartwarming
little
moment,
more
man.
handsome than
It's
Goku.
just so wow.
Before suddenly Chi-Chi hugs Gine back,
Right.
now happy
I already
saying,
know this is gonna happen. It's
well,
just so sweet, man.
for as long as I've been married, I've always
So
hoped
adorable.
one day I could see Goku's parents.
Ooh,
I
and
thought it'd
finally
be sooner
Chi-Chi's
than this,
wish
but
gone
I'm glad it's
through.
finally happened. I can't wait to
Yes.
get to know my new family. Goku, of course, lets off a sigh, knowing the meeting didn't go as badly as he thought it might.
He thought Chi-Chi would be
Confusing
mad and
Bardock, who
everything.
doesn't quite understand why Goku was scared of Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi then leads Gine away and says, Here, come this way, Gine. You can help me in the kitchen with dinner. We have so much to talk about. Before the two head off, carefully being watched by a smiling Goku. Meanwhile,
Okay.
Goku looks at Bardock and Raditz and says, Well, that went down better than I thought. We should probably go sit down and eat now. Here,
Okay.
have a seat. And the two nod back at him. Goku, while standing, then addresses the two and says, Great, so this is going to be our first family meal.
The
I
big
can't
family,
wait to
yeah,
see what
with
Mum and
Goku's-
Chi-Chi cook
with
up.
Goku's and
I wonder
family
what
and everything.
Goten caught. Goten! And after Goku
Oh,
calls for
there's
his
Goten.
youngest son,
There's
Goten
Goten.
comes down the stairs and immediately encounters Bardock, who
He
looks
sees
back at the
Bardock.
child, both reacting the same.
Okay.
Immediately, both grab onto each other's hair, recognizing
Yeah,
this feature
with
is the same
Goten
on both of them,
having
as
exactly
they
of
stare
Goku's
into each
hair.
other's eyes, still in idiotic confusion. They
Okay.
both think to themselves, Wait a minute. Before immediately they both point at
Imposter.
each other in shock, shouting,
Bardock tells
Wait,
Goten
who
is
are
Goku.
you?
Goten
With
is
Goten yelling,
Bardock
Dad,
is Goku.
is that you? And Bardock yelling, Mini Kakarot,
Mini
is that
Ka-
you?
Mini Kakarot.
Raditz watches on at the comedic situation and awkwardly says, Clearly this must be Kakarot's second son. Meanwhile, Bardock grabs Goten to pick him up, which initially alarms Goten, who says, Dad, what are you doing?
What?
Why are you dressed like that?
Dad,
Bardock,
what?
now holding Goten in the
It's
air
your
just like he
grandpa
used to do with
Goten.
Kakarot as a child, smiles and says, I'm not your dad, kid, but it
Yo,
seems
I'm your
obvious
grandpa.
now you're Kakarot's
Your
brat.
Kakarot's brat.
Looks like even half-breeds look just like Saiyan. My
Okay.
name is Bardock, and I'm your grandpa.
Your grandpa.
Immediately, Goten's face lights up in excitement as
Oh,
he
finally
says,
sees his grandpa.
"Wow, really?
Finally.
I never knew I had another grandpa. Awesome. You look just like my dad. Are you as strong as him too?"
Okay.
And Bardock, not willing to kill the young child's enthusiasm, replies, "Huh, I'm even stronger.
I'm even stronger.
I taught him everything he knows."
You don't even know that Goten can already transform
And
into
Goten
Super
responds,
Saiyan, right? Oh my god, Bardock,
You're
you're in
kidding.
for trouble again.
Let's spar,
Same
Grandpa.
same
I
like
need to see this.
Reddits.
Dad never has time to train with me.
Okay.
Bardock then sits down ready for his dinner, obviously underestimating Goten, and replies,
Because he thought Goten is easy peasy, but then Goten has already
"Sure,
become a
kid,
Super Saiyan.
but first, we eat. Let's go sit down for your mother's meal.
Okay.
We can go a few rounds after."
He don't know that
Which
Goten is
Goten
already
then
become a Super
enthusiastically
Saiyan.
replies to, "Awesome! I can't wait, Grandpa." Meanwhile,
Okay.
back in the kitchen, Gine and
Oh,
Chi-Chi
the
are talking and
heartwarming
finally getting to
vibe
know one
talking.
another after all these years apart. And Chi-Chi asks Gine,
Okay.
"I feel so bad that it's taken this long for Goku to revive you guys. If I had known, I would have made him do it sooner. It's all so sudden. I wonder what made him finally do it now." Gine then explains away, saying, "Well, apparently Kakarot forgot about us as a child. He was dropped at some point and lost all his memory of his Saiyan
yeah.
past. It's taken him all these years to be reminded about his brother. So
Okay.
when he first visited Raditz in Hell, that was when Bardock and I met him too." Soon, Gine then realizes something and continues, "Wait, so if you didn't know about Kakarot's
Kakarot's
fall,
fall.
you must
Okay.
have met him later on, right?" She then blushes and asks, "Tell me, Chi-Chi, how exactly did you and my son first meet
In the
and fall for
Tenchi
each other?
Godokai.
I've always loved to hear love
in
stories.
It's in the tournament.
Fill me in with everything that happened, my new daughter-in-law." Chi-Chi is understandably caught off guard,
Okay.
but then eventually begins explaining the entire story of her journey with Goku. From their first meeting as children, their fight at the World Martial Arts Tournament,
Okay.
their wedding day, and of course, the moment they had their first child, Gohan.
Okay.
Gine, on hearing this, cannot help but tear up, thinking to herself, "I can't believe I missed all of these things happening. But I'm
Okay.
so glad Kakarot found love. Chi-Chi seems like a match made in heaven." She
Okay.
then turns to Chi-Chi and says out loud, "Oh, Chi-Chi, that was such a beautiful story. You two were made for each other.
Yeah,
You two have been
Gine is
together
just
so
the
long and had two beautiful sons,
She's just so amazing.
just like
This is
Bardock
what
and I
would have
did.
happened if
Just one thing I'm
the
wondering
OG
is,
Dragon Ball series
how was
will
Kakarot as a
introduce Gine,
father?
man.
Was he a good dad?"
Good dad, how can it be?
Chi-Chi then
Chi-Chi
thinks
is
for a
like already
moment and
mad.
replies a little
Chi-Chi's like
awkwardly,
already mad.
Yeah, a good father, definitely for Gohan, for the most part. Just, there was that one time he kind of didn't meet his son Goten for 7 years and left me to be pregnant and give birth by myself.
Oh my
Other than
god.
that, yeah, great dad."
Oh my god.
Immediately, Gine's face drops
Gine
as
is
she
mad.
realizes how familiar this story is compared
Gine
to
is
her own
mad.
experience with Bardock, who
Oh,
rarely
it's
was
just the
home
same, I
and
think.
would often leave her at home for years, battling with his squad. Finally
Okay.
saying,
It's just the same.
"Oh, I see.
Same father, same
An
son.
absentee father who left his children to his wife. I guess the apple doesn't fall too
Yeah.
far from the tree, does it, Bardock?" Eventually, after some time,
Oh, they're
Chi-Chi and
eating.
Gine finish cooking, and immediately the entire Saiyan clan that has been seated erupts
Okay, they're
into a
eating.
monstrous feast.
Bardock, Goku,
5 hungry
Gohan.
Saiyans
Oh,
stacking
I know.
plates, while Chi-Chi looks on
Raditz,
completely bemused,
Chi-Chi and
muttering,
Gine, yeah.
help yourselves." Eventually, after a few hours, the whole table is cleared.
Okay.
The meal is
They're-
over,
they are
and all the
already
Saiyans
eating,
are
yeah.
completely full. Goku comments while looking at his father,
Hmm.
"Phew, that was a great meal. I'm absolutely stuffed." While Bardock with a smile responds,
Okay.
"You got that right. You picked a fine woman, Kakarot. She knows how to cook for
To
a
cook for a
Saiyan.
Saiyan.
I can tell you that much."
Because the quantity is
Chi-Chi
just
hearing
so
this
much.
giggles with a blush.
She's just so
Suddenly,
happy.
the door to the house
Gohan
opens,
is
and we see
gone
that
home.
Gohan has arrived home
Gohan
with a
gone
bag
home,
and a
okay.
smile. He shouts out to Chi-Chi,
Gohan
"Hey
is
Mom, I
home.
brought the groceries you wanted.
Oh,
Sorry I'm
okay.
late. Videl needed..." Huh? But before he can finish his
Okay,
sentence,
he
he
sees the new
notices the
guest.
3 strange new figures at the table, before immediately recognizing the long hair and face of
Oh, he knows
Raditz.
Reddit's. Okay.
Anger erupts
Red-
across Gohan's face
What?
as he remembers the traumatic childhood
Okay, wait. Gohan Reddit
kidnapping
has
he suffered at
changed.
Raditz's hands.
He's still mad?
Trapped
Okay,
in a
he's still
space
mad,
pod
yeah.
and forced to watch
He's
as his
almost
father
killed.
was
His
completely
father is
beaten
killed,
down.
yeah. He's
He
directly
mutters in
mad at
anger.
Reddit's. He's directly mad at Reddit's.
Monster! I
He
won't
misunderstood,
ever
man.
forgive you!
He misunderstood.
Before rushing in immediately to attack, screaming, "Raditz!"
He's
Leaving
mad
Raditz
at
to look on
Reddit's.
with surprise, and the rest of the family
Okay.
completely shocked, but unable to do anything in the extreme speed and instinct
Oh,
of
Gohan
Gohan's
is just
attack.
mad, man.
But before anything
Oh,
can
Bardock
happen,
stopped him,
shockingly,
okay.
Bardock intervenes,
Okay,
grabbing
Bardock
Gohan's
stopped
fist
Gohan.
and protecting his son Raditz. He looks into Gohan's eyes and says,
Okay,
"Calm it down, kid. The dinner table is no place,
no
to,
place
fight,
to fight.
and family shouldn't be
Shouldn't
fighting."
be fighting. Okay.
Gohan's still enraged and looks back and yells, "What? Family?
He don't know
Who the hell are
who it-
you?"
He don't know.
Bardock, with a calm and unimpressed face, replies, "It's a long story, but I'm Bardock.
Your
I'm
grandpa.
your grandpa. I
Okay.
can explain later, but from what I can see, you and Raditz have something to talk about first.
Okay.
Take it outside. You wouldn't want to ruin your mother's lovely house, would you, kid?"
Okay.
On hearing all the commotion, Raditz then quietly gets up from the table, causing Bardock
Okay,
and
Raditz
Gohan to
and
be slightly alarmed.
Gohan, yeah.
"Huh? Raditz, what are you doing?" He then walks past Gohan and says,
Okay,
"You
let's
said take it outside, right, father?"
go. Okay.
Well,
Reddit has
let's do
changed.
just that.
Man, Gohan.
Alright,
Reddit has
come on,
changed
kid.
after
Feel
show
free to let
after
it all
Goku
out in the open.
after Goku
Follow
showed all of
me.
his transformation.
And with
Raditz
an
has
angry
calmed
face
down.
and his fist clenched,
Okay.
ready to put Raditz to sleep,
From a
Gohan follows
heartwarming
Raditz
moment
carefully,
to an intense
watching his
fight between
every move,
Gohan and
muttering
Raditz.
under his breath, "Today's the day. The day I make you
I'll
pay,
make you pay."
for everything you did
Gohan
to
at
me
least
as a
attains
child."
Super Saiyan and Raditz
While
is just
Raditz
Super
thinks
Saiyan
in his
1.
own
It's
mind,
just, I don't know, will
today
the average
is the
with
day.
with his
The
base
day
and
you
everything.
finally learn
Learn.
the truth.
Ooh.
But that
okay.
was it for today's
Okay,
video,
the
guys. And if you
truth
made it
of
this far,
Raditz.
leave me a hashtag Gohan in the comments down
Okay.
below. And let me know if you want a part 4 written and created
Okay.
so on
I think
Patreon
this
for
is
less
it.
than $3.
Okay guys, wow, okay, the truth is something interesting for me to find out, that's for sure. Second thing, it's about Gohan's revenge, but at least, I don't know whether Reddit can keep up with Gohan with his amazing base that has been trained consecutively for 20 years, with he just knowing of a Super Saiyan 1. With Goku saying he's below, and even Goku and Vegeta is below Reddit Super Saiyan 1 if they're fighting Super Saiyan 1. So maybe he has a chance to fight Gohan even when Gohan is in Super Saiyan 2. I'm interested. From a heartwarming scene to an intense battle for a killing for Gohan, and for Reddit to not be interested in the battle, but instead he's interested with his revelation of the truth. Yeah, so I'm truly interested, guys, but for now I will cut it here and we will be meeting in the next reaction video. Bye.